DevLog 102. In part of simulating the damage or damage modeling, I have initially what I've made is just an original wheels with a hinge constraint. The drive of the wheels are done in the wheel constraint. Then after that I have added this propeller shaft, and that propeller shaft spin along with the hinge constraint. And then now that I'm starting to simulate the damage, I want to when the wheels was gone, caused by the joint being disabled and the wheel was loosed. What happened was, since the wheel was driven by the hinge constraint here, as long as the hinge constraint was on, the wheel will spin around in the world. Yeah, it doesn't really simulate the real thing. Well, anyway, to simulate the real thing, I have moved the drive to this cylindrical constraint here. So now we have a motor on it, and if I just run it, to test, I usually, well, what I have here is, just to summarize, I organize the kart into three major parts. The suspension, in this case, is in the rear suspension, and this is where it gets attached to the main chassis, the chassis of the vehicle. And there's also going to be in the front suspension, and the drive is previously done on each wheel on the hinge constraint. And in turn, it also spins a thing like the propeller shaft here, just to make it looks like it's driven by this. And now I have moved it to the cylindrical constraint. So the cylindrical constraint here will spin. Sorry, I was gonna test it. When I test, I usually just put this into anchor, and I can run it here. And let me find the let me remove this first bound location. I remove this bound location. I haven't. That's weird. I have this issue in the world, in the game world, where the spawned vehicles start moving even without angle velocity has been set. What was I? Let me constrain the tail. Okay, there it is. Now if right. So yeah, the cylindrical constraint now drive the wheel. So yeah, there is kind of a limit where let me spin. Oh, okay. Yeah, so when it's hanging real high like this, that's what happens. Let me just Ooh, that is not good. Let me stop. Yeah, I should change the hinge limit here, not to make it. So, how do I explain this? I'm not sure what's wrong, but I think this, what do you call it? Not the hinge. Cylindrical constraints. It has a limit where it can be angled. So, let me try again. Oh, not playing. Test run. Now let me remove the spawn location first. Right. Sorry, the base plate. Let me move this up a bit so that doesn't hang that far down. Okay, there, so it doesn't hang that far. Now let me find that is what is driving the wheels now, driving the propeller shaft, this thing, and then the wheels in turns. Those one was 0, so I'm not sure why is it turning. We set this to 0. This is the original hinge that was driving the wheels originally. Strange. Why is it now randomly spinning? Yeah. Yes, I'm not sure why. Okay, maybe I'll just test it in the real world again. It's supposed to be if it's if I have the motor max torque to 0, then it is stops spinning. Maybe that is all I need to initialize it with. Let me try at max. It doesn't start it. Okay, I don't understand it now. No. Okay, it's now starting to move. Okay, never mind. Let me try it on the game. Set it on 0. I'll copy this into the game. Delete this one, the previous one, paste into. So if I run it, it should have that new one. Okay, I'm going to test the default. Ooh. Oh, it was anchored. Still, it is still anchored. It's this one. Remove from anchor. Okay, it should run now. Back to the rear wheel drive vehicle. Alright. With that. Make it move. Now to test. I have put a mine there. Now if I lose, I lost. Yeah. Okay, now yeah, so that wheel is no longer driven. Previously it was still spinning, even if this was yeah, the joint was removed. Now let me try to model show constant. Oh, what is wrong? This is some physics like fighting or something. Oh, it's probably this stiffness. Maybe it is too stiff. Now let me remove the find the one that linked to the hub. Right, this one to hub. Oh, which one is? Okay, let me just. I need to disable the actual. There's the hinge constraint. I'll disable this hinge constraint. There. Ooh, wrong one. What happened now if I do that? Ooh. Okay, no, doesn't. This. That's weird. Wrong hinge. So this propulse shaft is still spinning there. Oh, no, over there still. Okay, I was disabling the wrong one. Let me respawn. Oh, I didn't have to respawn. Why did I have to respawn? I just need to grab a new vehicle. Okay, again. What I was planning to do is to. This is the one going to the hub. Okay, let me just delete this. See what happens. Ah, yeah. We still got that. That's funny. Yeah, this. Cylindrical constraint. Okay. Hey, now that is removed, this left wheel shouldn't spin. It's only the right that is. Is it driving? Still, it's not supposed to be driving. Oh, okay. I just remember if I manipulate things on the what is it? This is Yeah, client side. So yeah, the server side is still there. Yeah, I can't do that actually. Yes. Anyway, I think that should already demonstrate that it is now. Yeah, it is now. What was that sound? Yeah, it is now is from here. So okay, let me try again. Model. Test is. If I go to the server side, now I think I can properly delete the model here. Select this. Now, if I remove this post propeller shaft, go back to the game. Sorry, what I mean is go back to the client. Now the client also lose it. Okay. So the clients actually still exist. Sorry, this is for. What am I? This is. This is. There. Yeah. So yeah, the rear wheel drive doesn't work. So anyway, that's it for this test. What am I gonna do? What? I'm going to test it on the game this time. Have I published this? Sorry, yeah, let me just. I think I have published this previously. I will fix this later. And I'll just load the game. Where is okay. Testing the rear wheel drive vehicle. It's so hard to control. Okay, now testing the damage. Touch. Oh! Front one. That's not what I was planning. Yes. Ooh. Not what was I planning. Okay, never mind. I'll just try. See how it drives. Whether just too easy to get destroyed. Okay, maybe it's because this thing was protruding too low. Power up. Yes. This time it didn't destroy the rear suspension. Don't hit mine. Nice. Okay. Come on, please climb up. Wow, it's gonna be tough to get out with the... Okay. I think it's going to be hopeless to do this. With not a four-wheel drive vehicle. At least without the front bumper and the single spring at the front makes it really unstable. Needs lots of work to do still. Really needs the front wheel to make it easy front wheel drive. Anyway, that wasn't the best all about anyway. It was just a test. This was that change from the hinge on the wheel to where the transaxle simulated position. Yeah, simulating the drive of the... Wow. Okay, back to the codes. Anyway, that's it for DevLog 60. Wow, DevLog 102. Thank you for watching.